Throne of Bone. Introduction to the Hex of Predatory Laws. You have entered the chamber of the Hex. 6 laws, carved from blood and sharpened by predators, await you. They are not fragile morals, nor the bleating scriptures of the herd. They are weapons. They are cuts upon the soul that transform the willing into predators. The Hex of Predatory Laws was first whispered by Ragnar Redbeard, and here, reforged through DarkSelf systems. Each law strips away illusion, leaving only the raw iron of strength, will, and precision. You will take them as scripture. You will carve them into your daily acts. For in this doctrine you'll find no mercy, only the laws of the apex, only the scripture of predators. Now step forward. The first law awaits. Chapter 1. Power is the only scripture. Morality, law, religion. These are masks painted by the weak to bind the strong. They whisper of justice, fairness, mercy, but underneath, only power speaks. Seneca knew it. Redbeard thundered it. And DarkSelf systems seals it in blood. All rules written and laws carved into stone are only the victory song of the strong, pressed down upon the necks of the beaten. Do you think kings obeyed laws when they built their empires? Do you think wolves asked permission before they tore the throat of the stag? No. Power moves, power takes. Power writes the law afterward. You must unlearn the catechisms of weakness. Stop asking, is this good? Is this right? Ask only, does this make me stronger or weaker? That is the scripture, nothing else. Each decision, strip it bare. Remove the mask of morality. Look at only strength. If it makes you sharper, harder, freer, it is good. If it makes you softer, slower, weaker, it is evil. This is your new doctrine. Strength is holy. Weakness is blasphemy. Test this scripture today. When you hesitate, when you doubt, when you weigh right and wrong, stop. Whisper to yourself, strength is truth. The weak are lies, and act accordingly. Cut away the moral leash. Let the predator move. Whisper it now. Strength is truth. The weak are lies. This is the first law of the predator, the first page of your new scripture. From here, you begin. Chapter 2. The fang devours pity. The leash that the weak slip around the predator's throat. They beg for your mercy. They whimper for your compassion. And if you yield, you are no longer predator. You are their slave. Redbeard knew this. He spat on pity. And so must you. Empathy is not always virtue. It is often a weapon, a dagger disguised as kindness. The herd praises compassion. Why? Because it disarms the strong. Because a predator who hesitates, who softens, who bleeds for another's wound, is no longer a predator. When you move with pity, you give the prey its victory. You let them feed on your strength. You let their weakness dictate your action. When pity stirs, pause. Ask, am I acting from strength, or am I shackled by their weakness? If it is strength, proceed. If it is pity, cut it away. Mercy can be a mask, but never a master. Precision, not compassion. Cold clarity, not leash of empathy. Integration. Test yourself today. When you feel the pull of sympathy, stop. Do not move, do not give. Breathe. Whisper the seal. I leash no one, I wear no leash. And then act with precision, not pity. Whisper it now. I leash no one, I wear no leash. This is the second law of the predator. The fang devours pity, and the predator moves unbound. Chapter 3. Conflict is the pulse of life. Life is struggle. Existence is battle. Peace is only a pause, a shallow grave where the strong grow soft. Conflict is not an accident. It is the pulse of life itself. The predator sharpens on resistance. The blade shines only when ground against the stone. Remove the stone, and the blade rusts. Without friction, you decay. Without opposition, you rot. Comfort is the slowest poison. The herd dreams of safety. They build walls, seek peace, pray for calm. But their peace is a coffin. And when the lid shuts, they cannot rise. You must seek the storm. Each day, choose a friction. Choose hunger over indulgence. Choose silence over easy words. Choose the harder path when the easy one opens. Let conflict be your whetstone. The predator who avoids struggle dies in disguise. The predator who hunts it never dulls. When faced with choice, soft or sharp, easy or hard, ask, which path sharpens me? Take that path. Whisper the seal as you step into the storm. I sharpen on struggle. I starve in peace. Whisper it now. I sharpen on struggle. I starve in peace. This is the third law of the predator. The herd seeks peace. The predator feeds on war. Chapter 4. Masks are weapons. The herd hides behind masks of morality. They pretend at virtue. They drape themselves in righteousness. But their masks are lies. The predator does not despise masks. He weaponizes them. He wears them as armor, as disguise. The strong choose what face to show. Priests, politicians, and preachers all wear masks. Their smiles conceal hunger. Their pity conceals control. But they are clumsy with their disguises. You must be deliberate. You must choose the mask with precision. To wear silence when silence rules. To wear calm when calm disarms. To wear cruelty when cruelty commands. A face unguarded is a weapon left rusting. A mask chosen is a sword drawn at will. Each morning, select your mask. Decide how you will be seen. Silent, calm, ruthless, unreadable. Never leave your face naked for the world to exploit. Rotate masks as weapons, never as shackles. The herd is enslaved by its masks. The predator becomes sovereign through them. Today, before you step into the world, pause. Ask, what mask serves my power today? Put it on. Wear it until it fuses with your presence. And whisper the seal beneath your breath. My mask is mine. My face is hidden. Whisper now. My mask is mine. My face is hidden. This is the fourth law of the predator. The herd hides by accident. The predator hides by design. Chapter 5. The throne is within. The herd bows to kings. They kneel to priests. They grovel before laws written by hands stronger than theirs. But the predator kneels to no one. His throne is not outside him. It is carved within. And within those walls, his will is law. Every empire collapses, and every king rots. But the predator's throne is eternal, because it is not built of stone, not of gold, but of discipline, silence, and will. When you govern yourself, no ruler can enslave you. When you reign within, no tyrant can topple you. You carry your empire in your blood. Each morning, imagine your throne. Sit upon it in silence, even for one breath. Whisper, my will is law within my walls. Throughout the day, recall this seat. When challenged, return inward. When tempted, return inward. When threatened, return inward. The herd loses itself in others. The predator returns always to his throne. When you are pressed, when you are commanded, close your eyes and see the hall. Sit upon your throne and answer only as king. Whisper the seal. I hold the throne. I bow to none. This is the fifth law of the predator. The herd kneels outward. The predator reigns inward. Chapter 6. The apex strikes without hesitation. The herd hesitates. They doubt. They second guess. They ask permission. And in that hesitation, they die. The predator does not wait. When the moment comes, it does not explain. It does not justify. It strikes. Hesitation is poison. It is the pause between life and death. It is the crack in the wall where fear seeps in. The apex predator survives because it moves before thought can chain it. The strike is not debated, it is delivered. The herd worships caution. The predator worships precision. To delay is to die. To strike is to reign. Train decisiveness in small things. When choosing food, path, word, decide instantly. Cut the habit of hesitation where it hides. In larger battles, you will then strike without falter. Predators are not reckless. They are decisive. They move without apology. When doubt creeps, strike. Do not overthink. Do not explain. Choose, move, act. And whisper the seal. I strike. I do not wait. I leave no question. Seal, whisper it now. I strike. I do not wait. I leave no question. This is the sixth and final law of the predator. The herd hesitates and dies. The apex moves and rules.